So guys, what is going down? Welcome to another vlog. Just here, actually just in the kitchen. We got my man Ben over on the camera. He's come through. We're gonna film just my shoulders workout, which I'm doing today. A lot of people message me about my routines, like, oh, can you do a vid on how you train this, how you train that? If you want all my routines, guys, go check out freezmamastertrainer.com. I'll leave the link there. You can get a couple of training programs in there completely free. Go check it out. What I'm gonna be doing today, I don't think I'll be doing an exact workout from my master trainer, but I'm just kind of enjoying just making out my workouts as I go at the moment. That's something I only preach you do if you're in pretty good shape. If you've got a goal you're trying to, like if I'm doing my comp prep or something and I've got a specific goal, I like to regimen my training very strictly and do planned workouts. But when I'm just kind of just trying to enjoy shit, trying to feel stuff out, feel how I'm feeling, I like to just go and just train whatever and just mix up the orders and do that kind of stuff. So the workout we do today won't be in the master trainer, but again, it's all free content for you guys. So make sure you thumbs up the vids right down there. Thumbs up the vid if you enjoy it, and we got some creatine here as well. Let's do a little creatine update actually. So I've just been taking this one, just a monohydrate, unflavored, just been taking 10 grams a day. It's been officially 2 weeks now, and I've just kind of really started to notice like a difference. That first week, I think I had a bit of placebo going on, but yeah, the benefits of creatine, insane, guys. Basically, like, all this is doing, this is no, people get worried about creatine. They're like, are you gonna look bloated and all this kind of stuff? Yeah, if your diet's fucking shit and you're just drinking heaps of water or something like that, if you've got a good diet, you've got things under control, this is gonna pull water into your muscles and actually saturate your muscles, which is gonna mean that your muscles are hydrated. And if you wanna perform and you wanna train, like, it's funny, I'm talking all about this and I haven't even taken creatine ever in my life. And I'm like 12 years into lifting or some shit, probably even more, and now I'm taking it. I should have been taking this years ago, and the fact that I haven't, I regret it highly. Look, better late than never, I say. So I definitely recommend the creatine if you guys are watching this and you're training hard. It's making a difference in all the research. Creatine is the most scientifically backed product in terms of benefits and showing what it actually does for you, and it's really fucking good. Look at Blue over there, he's going nuts. You gotta get him, Ben. He's having a little episode. Look at him. Just keep on him, he's gonna lose it. What are you doing, Blue? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Hey? You've been crazy. You've been crazy. Huh? Right. Triceps as well. Alright guys, so just as always with the workout, just getting warm is just my main goal. I see a lot of people rip on this movement with dumbbells because you're not getting a plane of resistance through that horizontal movement. I like to do these just to warm up my shoulders and not to try be hitting my external rotators. I see a few people just kind of rip on this movement, but for me, I love doing it just to really warm up. I know I'm not getting that maximum resistance. It's better to use a cable for that or lie on the ground sideways, but for me, I'm just getting that, just a little bit of blood moving around those shoulders and just kind of opening up that chest as well. So, and with the first exercise today, this is something new which I've been starting all my shoulder workouts with. It's a reverse pyramid of dumbbell side raises, so standing dumbbell side raises. And it's going 12 reps and then picking up the weight below, doing another 12, and then picking up the weight below that and doing another 12. This is going to pre-exhaust our side delts completely before we get into the workout. This is something I knew that I've been doing with this particular pyramid. I got it off my friend Ruben, who got it off his coach. It's just something, again, like, it's nice to do things that you've never done before, and that's what I've been enjoying because I've been training a certain way for so long, but I've never done anything to pre-exhaust with dumbbells before I get into a workout, so it's been a good bit of a refreshing change these last 3 months of my training. So for me personally, I'll start with 12 and a half, then I'll go 10, and then I'll go 8. And by the time you get to the 8, like, it's mental. So you're just literally going 12, 12, 12. Oh, I need to get pumped, Ben. Oh, just trying to lead up with the elbows and just kind of pause that last bit of the movement, get that slight hold. Slight bend in the elbows. 11. 12, see that slight pause there. Chuck these straight back, right into the 10s. They get heavy quick doing this. 4, 5. Just trying to keep up tall. 4 more. Really burning about now. I'm gonna grab the 8s, which are down here. 9, 10, 11, 12. 8s will never feel so heavy in your life. So for me, when I was starting this, I was starting 10, 8, and then 4 kgs. A few months ago when I first started this. Absolute killer. We'll take the jumper off. Actually feeling pretty warm after that first set. We've had the heater going in here for a little bit. Got the world's skinniest stringer right here, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely feeling like that pump's just started coming through those side delts. Another 3 sets of these. Be completely blown up, warmed up, pre-exhausted. Also before I get into some overhead press, where I'm just trying to get my strength back and just go for explosive reps, and that's just kind of slowly coming back. So just real quick, there's probably going to be some of you guys who asked about these pants that I'm wearing. These are actually a sample pair that we didn't get made. We went with the other tie-dye pattern, so comment below if maybe you'd be interested in these. They're a bit less extreme than the other tie-dye we did. But yeah, like I said, just another sample pair, but I've been just wearing them so much, so I'm like, fuck, maybe I should make them. But when you're running a clothing brand, there's always so much shit you can make, and if you start trying to do too much at once, or too many different styles, variety, it can just get a bit too much, so you need to just be a bit more specific with everything you're dropping. Anyway, I've been talking too much. We got my man Ben here, he's actually training as well. He's doing some chests in here, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up so he can do a set. We just got him starting with some press-ups, some close grip on the elevated handles, and just getting him to focus on getting the maximum squeeze through the chest, and just keeping those elbows close to his body to get the shoulders out of the way and retracted. Oh. Yeah, you feel that?
Yeah, I'm cooking.
Fuck. 9, 10, 11. It's 5% of those done. So 3 sets of the pyramid, the 12, 12, 12. Honestly, the feeling, I've never felt a burn like that with those 8s. By the time you get to that last like 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th rep, it's just insane. So definitely feeling very pre-exhausted right now, feeling pretty pumped through those side delts. Next exercise is going to be hitting some overhead press. So I'm just trying to get my strength back on this guy, so I'm just trying to get back to what I was pre-COVID. My bench is almost there. So the next goal is the overhead press. For me, honestly, the overhead press was the thing that suffered the most. I was kind of decently strong with my overhead press. I think I could get like 13 reps on 60 kgs, so 20 on each side with the bar. And then after COVID, I got 3, and like that was me trying my hardest, so it suffered a lot. But again, with anything in life, guys, you're only gonna be as strong as you're conditioned to something, you know? So it's not to be disheartened. It's like, for me, I've just been pulling the weights back and just doing what I can, and just each week just slowly going up. And you know, the more you do something, the better you're gonna get at it. So by just having something that's a weakness of yours just constantly in your weekly routine, you're gonna get better at it. If you're weaker in a lift, I'll show you what I'm doing now. 5 sets, 5 reps explosive, so a bit of volume there, the 5 sets. And with the 5 reps, it's not just, you know, lifting that weight, it's how fucking fast can you get that thing up, you know? If you're benching, overhead, you're trying to move that weight fast in relation to even if it's lighter, so that when you're getting up to those heavier weights, you've got that mentality of, I'm gonna fucking thrash this off my chest, off my shoulders. But if the weight's heavy, obviously the weight's not gonna move that fast, but mentally, you're trying to move it that fast. So just first set, always, no matter how warm I'm feeling, I'm gonna take that weight down to the minimal weight. I'm gonna be doing just the bar in this case. I do the exact same with bench press. Always, no matter how warm I'm feeling, take that weight down and just, with the lightest weight, go through that movement pattern and just drill it into the head. You'll see it, even, you know, Larry Wheels, the greatest, I was gonna say the greatest deadlifter of all time, but you know, a fucking solid deadlifter, always warming up with 20 aside on the bar, you know, and he can deadlift how many 20s on each side? Probably like 10 20s on each side, and he'll warm up with like 1/10 of his weight, you know what I'm saying? So it's so important to, you know, take lessons like that. I train with a lot of people sometimes who's just like, why the fuck are you just doing the bar? You'll see the most elite athletes, they're always just taking things back to the minimal Because you can always stack on, you know? Don't have that idea of like, oh no, I'm too good for just the bar, you know? Get into it, do it, it's gonna pay off. Usually with my warm-up sets, I'm going higher reps and going lower and lower and lower as I get the weight up. So I'm just gonna be doing 40 kgs and I'm gonna be doing just like 8 reps, just kind of warm up through the movement. Next set will be 50 kgs and it's just gonna be a quick and easy, probably 3 reps. And then from there, it's gonna go to 60 kgs, which is hopefully gonna be my working set for 5 sets of 5. We'll see. Just with that weight, no matter how light it is, I'm not trying to feel that constant time under tension. I'm training for strength, so I'm just trying to thrash that up as quick as I can. So that's going to translate when I go heavier now. And now we're going to go up to the working weight. Righty, so first working set, guys. It's been a while since I've done 60 for more than, like I said, that like kind of 3 or 4 reps, so I'm feeling stronger, so if we can get it for 5 today for my 5 sets, I'll be happy. Again, like I said, it's that just journey back towards it. This is how we get back there, you know? It's not being like a fucking bitch and being like, oh, I can only do a couple reps now the weight I used to do, fuck. It's not gonna change anything. You just gotta go train again, just with a lighter weight and get back up there. Yeah, that's pretty hard today. That was pretty hard. So even to just go for that 3 to 5 reps, just getting that volume, even if it's like 3 reps on the next set or the next couple of sets, that's going to be, the main thing is just getting those neurons firing. You know, the central nervous system getting it back used to just everything just firing for that explosive strength. So anything under 5 reps is going to be doing that. So next up, guys, set of rear delt raises. What I like to do after all my big stuff, get into the rear delts, which is pretty much that 3D look from the side. Now, a good tip with rear delts is when you're doing them, if you want to get maximum rear delt engagement, you're putting yourself almost in a slightly awkward position. It doesn't feel as natural. So this is something that a lot of people don't realize. There's a big difference between a reverse fly and a rear delt raise, but I see people think they're doing a rear delt raise, but they're doing a reverse fly. So a bent over reverse fly would be if I was doing this with the weight and I was coming back here. As you can see, my elbows are back. This is a great movement for trying to get some thickness in your back, hit your rhomboids, the bottom of your traps and all that. And yeah, you do hit a little bit of rear delts, but if you're really trying to smash your rear delt, you want to be in a position where you're actually trying to raise your elbows up forward instead of behind you. So, you know, we're not trying to get that squeeze in the back, we're trying to target and isolate that behind the shoulder there, which is the exact point on the rear delt. Again, jug tip grip with the dumbbells, and that's going to mean you really smash it. So you can be doing that like that, but if you tip that, as soon as you jug tip that, you'll feel it. If you touch your shoulder there, if you go like that, you just feel it goes from hitting the sides of your shoulder to just literally targeting the back of it just in that one movement. So when you're doing these, just trying to lean forward. It's a little bit awkward, and you're trying to raise your elbows forward, because I see a lot of people that just do them like backwards, even with the jug tip grip doing them backwards. We're trying to get them up forward and just really hit it. 2 more. Whew. And that's how you hit your rear delts, ladies and gentlemen. So this stage of the workout, shoulders are feeling fully pumped from the front, the side, and the rear. Now we're going to move into some triceps. Triceps for me is a weak muscle group, so I should be hitting it more, but I'm one of those guys, like, I just keep hitting my biceps twice a week and only triceps once a week, where I probably should be doing the opposite. One of those fucking guys. Just going to be doing something a bit new today. I was going to do some single arm pull downs, but what I'm going to be doing is something that Ben actually recommended, my videographer here. You never know who you can learn from, guys. He was like, yeah, I've been doing these recently. It's an exercise I've done, but I haven't done it in a while. was like, you know what, I'm gonna just try something different. So shout out to Ben, the man over there. So just gonna be doing a bent over kickback with that cable, and just nice and slow, and just keeping that elbow locked in there, and just pivoting through that elbow and kicking it back. I want to go pretty close to failure, so we'll go probably 3 more. Might need to take the weight up a tiny bit, but yeah, it's feeling pretty damn good. Yeah, mate. Yeah, not bad.
I'll just put them over there for you.
Awesome, bro. Yeah. I can grab them out.
Oh no, we've got to do the thing.
Social distancing.
Couldn't get it yesterday, mate, because too much on.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's all right. Because I called up, I wasn't sure, but.
So I only had one. I only sent one yesterday, so now you got all 3.
Oh, really? Oh, true. That's good.
Yeah, better for you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Cheers. Have a good one. What we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever we got stock in boxes, I'm always like, fucking, they sent me like 10 t-shirts, but there's probably like 300 in there. Some good news, I was actually waiting for these yesterday. I was hanging around home all day because they were supposed to come, but for whatever reason they didn't. I think there's some customs hold-ups. They're here today, very exciting to get these. So these are all our blanks of our oversized shirts. I'm actually gonna take them to our screen printers today now, probably on the way to picking Jem up from the airport. Gonna go drop all this off for them. Actually, no, maybe I'll do it tomorrow separately. Maybe I'll just count them, make sure we've got the right stock and everything. And that's super exciting. So end of August, we're gonna be dropping the oversized tees with the swords prints on them, and also got another exciting print which I can show you guys as well. So that's cool. Just a couple of little things, and then towards the end of this year, we're going just fucking crazy with Gym C's, guys. You just wait till you see the stuff. I feel like everything that we've done before this has been kind of like a practice leading into what you guys are going to see for the rest of this year, so it's going to be good. Got a few more sets to do, probably won't film it, but just going to do a couple of triceps.
Thank God I've been here before, yeah, I won't slow down.